God is trying to speak to you right now. 2 minutes left. A huge miracle is coming. This moment will not come again. Don't scroll past. Listen to me now. Stop right here. Don't move another inch. You don't understand what you're about to miss if you scroll past. This is not a coincidence. You didn't stumble on this by accident. I, the Lord your God, am reaching out to you in this very moment. I am calling your name. I am standing at the edge of your life, ready to break through the chaos, the fear, the pain, the confusion. But you must stop and listen. Right now, this moment is holy. This moment is a divine appointment, and if you turn away, you may miss the miracle I've been preparing just for you. Comment, Amen, if you're ready to receive what I'm about to do in your life. You've been praying, crying, waiting, wondering when the breakthrough would come. You've been walking through darkness, and your soul has been tired. But I have heard every tear that hit your pillow. I have seen the battles you didn't tell anyone about. And I want you to hear me clearly now. Your deliverance is near. Your miracle is already moving toward you. There are 2 minutes left before the door I have opened swings wide, but it will not stay open forever. The enemy wants you distracted, but I want you awakened. You have no idea how close you are to everything shifting in your favor. You've been surviving on faith, holding on when nothing made sense. You thought I was silent, but I was working behind the scenes. And now I am speaking loudly. I am shaking your spirit. I am stirring something deep inside you. This is the moment I've chosen to meet you, to lift you, to pour my favor over every part of your life. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. I have called you by name. I have marked you with purpose. Comment 1111 if you believe this is your moment of divine encounter. What you're feeling right now is me. That tug in your heart, that rising hope, that sudden awareness that something is shifting. That's my spirit touching yours. I am not distant. I am not far off. I am right here, beside you, with you, speaking to you, lifting you out of despair. My arms are around you, even if you can't see them. My voice is in your spirit, even if you've never heard me before. I have always been here. And today, I am moving visibly. Don't miss this moment. There are windows in time where heaven touches earth. This is one of them. Right now, a miracle is on its way. And it's not small. It's the kind that will change everything. The kind that people will talk about for years. The kind that only I can do. You've been waiting for the answer, and I'm telling you now it's coming. But I need your attention, your heart, your surrender. Just for a moment. Just long enough for me to reach into your situation and release what I've prepared. You feel tired, and that's exactly when I show my strength. You feel empty, and that's when I pour myself into you. You feel unworthy, and that's when my grace covers you. You are not strong enough to carry it alone, but you don't have to. I never asked you to. I am your shepherd. I lead you through valleys. I cover you with peace. I defend you when the enemy rises. And I bless you, even in the presence of those who doubted you. Listen to me, my child. I didn't bring you this far to leave you now. I didn't plant promises in your heart just to let them die. I didn't whisper dreams to you only to forget them. I am the same God who parted the sea, who shut the mouths of lions, who raised the dead, who turned water into wine. I have not changed, and I'm about to prove it again in your life. You've been praying for a sign. This is it. This message, this moment, these words, it's me. I'm speaking through the storm, through the noise, through the scrolling. I've been waiting for you to stop and listen, because what I'm about to do will not be delayed much longer. The time is short. The miracle is near, and your spirit already knows it. That's why you're still reading. That's why you can't look away. I am waking something up in you. I've been breaking down walls in the unseen, shifting hearts, aligning things that were once out of reach. What seemed impossible will become your new reality. But you must believe. Faith is the key that unlocks it. Not perfect faith, just honest faith. Just the courage to say, God, I trust you even when I don't see it. And when you say that, the heavens move. I have stored blessings for you, hidden treasures in secret places. And now I am bringing them to light. You've carried burdens long enough. Now I will carry you. You've tried to fix everything alone. Now let me restore what you thought was broken for good. I will bring healing. I will bring clarity. I will bring provision. I will bring peace. You don't have to chase it anymore. I will place it in your hands. This moment will not come again. That's not to scare you, that's to wake you up. You have cried for me to speak, and I am, right now, with urgency, with love, with power. I am not holding back, I am pouring out. And you are the one I chose. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are exactly where you need to be to receive what I am sending. You are surrounded by my angels. You are covered in my grace. You are stronger than you feel, because I am your strength. The battle you're in is not the end, it's the setup for something greater. I'm building something beautiful out of the ashes. Trust me through the process. Hold on a little longer. You're closer than you think. And if you believe that, like this video so more can be touched by my words. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Everything you lost, I will restore. Everything you prayed for, I have heard. Everything you need, I already know. I am not surprised by your pain. I am not shaken by your fear. I am still God, still mighty, still in control. And I love you deeper than you can understand. Nothing will separate you from my love. Not your past, not your mistakes, not your doubts. I have already made a way. Comment 222 if you trust that I am the God of your breakthrough. I know the weight you've been carrying. You smile, but you're tired. You show up, but you're barely holding on. And I want you to know, you don't have to carry this alone anymore. I am stepping in. I am moving in ways you cannot yet see, and the shift has already begun. What you thought was delayed was actually me preparing the perfect time. The enemy wanted to convince you that I forgot, that I changed my mind. But I haven't. My timing is not your timing, but my promise is always sure. I am not bound by your calendar. I am not late. I'm precise, and I'm never wrong. You were never abandoned. You were being positioned. Every delay had a reason. Every silence had a purpose. Every not yet was a setup for something better. You've been asking me, why is it taking so long? And I'm telling you now it took this long because I've been working on more than just your request. I've been working on you, strengthening you, deepening your roots, teaching you to trust me beyond what you see, because what I'm bringing into your life is not temporary, it's not halfway, it's not surface level, it's complete, it's lasting, it's divine. There are some battles I didn't let you win right away, not because I didn't hear you, but because I needed to show you that the victory comes through me, not by your own strength. You've grown through what was meant to break you. You survived when the enemy thought you wouldn't. And now, here you are, still standing, still hoping, still holding on. That's not weakness. That's proof of my hand on your life. You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are chosen. That's why the road has felt harder. That's why the attacks have come stronger. The enemy doesn't fight what isn't a threat. But you are a threat to darkness. You carry light. You carry my spirit. You carry a calling that hell cannot stop. And now, it's time for you to walk into the promise. You prayed for breakthrough. And now I'm opening the doors, but I want you to walk through them with faith, not fear. Don't bring yesterday's disappointment into tomorrow's blessing. Let go of the bitterness. Release the doubt. You don't need to understand everything to trust me. You just need to move when I say move. And I am saying now it's time. Time to believe again. Time to dream again. Time to expect again. Comment 333 to declare your faith for what's coming next. There's more ahead than what's behind you. I know the past has left marks. I know you've been betrayed, disappointed, overlooked. But I'm not like them. I don't promise what I can't deliver. I don't walk away when it gets hard. I stay. I carry. I restore. I make all things new. And I'm starting with you. This is not the end of your story. This is the page where everything begins to shift, where the pain you walked through starts making sense, where the tears you cried begin to water the ground for something beautiful. You've been faithful with little. Now I will trust you with more. Not because you earned it, but because I chose you, because I love you, because I see the heart others overlooked. The doors that were once locked are being unlocked. The opportunities that seemed out of reach are coming to you. The healing you didn't think was possible is happening. I am the God who parts seas, and I am parting one for you right now. Where there was no way, I am making a way. Where there was only loss, I am speaking life. Where there was confusion, I am bringing clarity. Don't be afraid when things start moving quickly. Don't be surprised when answers come faster than expected. You waited long enough. You endured the stretching. You stayed when you could have walked away. And now, the shift will be sudden, because I am still the God of suddenlies. I still turn things around overnight. I still change lives in a moment. There is a purpose for the pain, a reason for the waiting, and glory in the outcome. You may not see it now, but soon you will. And when you do, you'll understand why I had to take you the long way. It wasn't punishment, it was protection. I didn't want you to settle for less. I was saving you for more. I see how tired your heart has been, how hard it's been to keep believing. But I need you to know, faith is not always loud. Sometimes it's the whisper that says, I'll try again tomorrow. Sometimes it's the quiet strength to show up one more time, and I've seen every moment you chose to stay faithful even when you were hurting. I will reward that. I honor that. I bless that. You are not invisible to me. You are not lost in the crowd. I see you. I know you. I know your thoughts. I know your heart. And I'm calling you into a new season, one where you will no longer be defined by what broke you, but by how I healed you. You will no longer carry the shame of your past, but the strength of your testimony. You will no longer walk in fear, but in boldness. Comment 555 if you know this word is for you. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The enemy tried to bury you, but I was planting you. And now, it's time to rise. To step out of the grave of fear, to shake off the weight of old wounds, to step into the identity I gave you before you were even born. You are my child, my beloved, my anointed. Nothing can change that. Let this be the moment you say yes. Yes to my will. Yes to my timing. Yes to my love. I know it's scary to hope again, but I will not let you fall. You are not stepping out alone. I am with you. I go before you. I stand behind you. I walk beside you. And my hand is over every part of your life. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to follow the voice of the one who does. I am your guide, your provider, your defender. I will open every door that is meant for you and shut every one that is not. You don't have to force it. You just have to trust me. I've got you, even when you don't have it all together. I am whispering peace into the chaos around you. Don't tune me out now. The next few minutes can shift the atmosphere over your entire future if you open your heart and believe. I know the fears that have been creeping in. I see the doubt trying to settle in your thoughts. You wonder if you're strong enough, if it's too late, if things will ever change. And I need you to know this is not the end. You are not finished. You are in the middle of the fight, but the victory is already written. I hold your future. I write your story. And I have already declared goodness over you. You are about to step into a moment you didn't see coming. You've prayed, but even your prayers couldn't imagine how beautifully I've planned your breakthrough. You were focused on surviving. I was working on thriving. You thought I was quiet, but I was preparing something bigger than you had the strength to carry before. And now, you're ready. You've grown. You've endured. You've matured. You've trusted, even when it was hard. You've been waiting for me to move, but I've been waiting for the right time. And it's here. This is the season where what I whispered to your heart in the dark will be revealed in the light. I will honor the private battles you never spoke of. I will reward the unseen faithfulness. I will show you that every moment you thought was wasted is now becoming the foundation for something powerful. Comment 1212 if you believe the breakthrough is being released in your life now. Don't measure your future by your current struggle. I see further than you do. You see a wall. I see the other side. You see a storm. I see the calm that's coming. I know how it ends. And it ends in victory. You may be in the middle of the storm now, but the winds obey my voice. The waves calm at my command. You are not drifting. You are being directed. You are not being overlooked. You are being preserved. I have hidden you for a reason. I have covered you when others were being exposed. That wasn't punishment. That was protection. Not everyone can handle your calling. Not everyone can see what I've placed in you. But now, I'm about to show you why the wait was necessary. I'm bringing you into a space that only I could have opened. No man can take credit for this. No person can shut it down. You've felt stuck, but the ground is shifting. You've felt ignored, but heaven has been watching closely. I have assigned angels over you. I have spoken peace into your nights and strength into your days. And even when you couldn't hear me, I never stopped speaking. Even when you couldn't feel me, I never left your side. There is more to your story than what has already happened. There are chapters still to be written, and they are filled with redemption. I don't waste pain. I don't overlook tears. I don't ignore faith. Every prayer, every cry, every step forward when you felt like giving up, it has all been seen, and I will not let it return void. You are being prepared for something greater. That's why it's been so hard. That's why the pressure has increased. That's why the enemy has tried to discourage you. But what he didn't realize is that every attack only pushed you closer to me. And now you are stronger, you are rooted, and you are ready for what I'm releasing. Comment 777 if you're ready to step into what heaven has written for you. I've never asked you to figure it all out. I've only asked you to trust me. And I know that trust hasn't always come easy. Life has made it hard to believe, but I'm restoring your faith. I'm rebuilding your hope. I'm renewing your strength. You will rise again, not in your own power, but in mine. You will see what I can do when you place it all in my hands. Don't hold back. Don't settle. Don't think small. I'm not a halfway God. I don't bless in pieces. I pour out in fullness. I break chains completely. I open doors widely, and I heal deeply. You don't have to pretend to be okay. Bring me the pain, the fear, the guilt, the confusion. I will meet you there, and I will lift you out of it. You were created with a purpose. You were called to carry my light. And even though life has tried to dim it, it hasn't gone out. I am reigniting the fire inside of you. I am awakening the dreams you buried. I am breathing fresh wind into your spirit. You will not fade. You will not break. You will rise, because I am with you. My promises are not based on your perfection. They are based on my faithfulness. And I am faithful, even when you wander, even when you doubt, even when you fall. I pick you up again. I restore you again. I love you through it all. Nothing can separate you from my love. No mistake, no failure, no past. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I have set you apart. I have called you my own, and I will never let you go. So don't run from me, run to me. In your mess, in your weakness, in your need, I am waiting. With open arms, with grace, with mercy, with power. I will carry you where your own strength cannot. I will lead you through valleys and into victory. What I've started in you, I will finish. What I promised, I will fulfill. You don't have to beg, you don't have to chase, you don't have to earn. Just believe, just receive, just walk with me one step at a time, and watch as the impossible becomes possible. Don't let fear be louder than faith. Don't let what you see cause you to forget what I've said. My word does not return void. My plan does not fail. My hand does not miss. I am moving now. And you are about to see the kind of miracle that reminds you I've been here all along. Stay expectant. Stay close. You are not just surviving anymore, you are about to thrive. The promise is near. The blessing is closer than you think. And the miracle you've been praying for is already unfolding. Just keep walking, keep trusting, keep listening. But I want you to hear me clearly. I'm bringing you into something new. Not just better, not just different. Something new. A season you've never seen. A kind of peace you've never felt. A joy that doesn't break. A strength that lasts. I know what you've lost. I know who walked away. I know what the enemy stole. but I also know what's coming. And it's greater than what was taken. It's deeper than what was broken. It's stronger than what hurt you. I'm restoring what you thought was finished. I'm reviving what you thought was dead. And I'm doing it in a way that only I can. You won't have to force it. You won't have to explain it. When it happens, it'll be clear this was me. You don't need to defend yourself. I've seen what they said. I've heard what they thought. I've watched the way they doubted you. But I also saw how you held on. I saw how you didn't retaliate. I saw how you kept your heart soft when it would have been easier to shut down. And I'm going to honor that. I'm going to lift you in front of those who thought you wouldn't make it. Not to shame them, but to remind you that I always finish what I start. Comment 999 if you believe the restoration has already begun. I'm going to bless you in a way that silences fear. I'm going to pour out provision that makes no sense, except that I am God. You've been asking how it's going to happen. You've been trying to piece it together, but I want you to stop trying to figure it out. I don't need your plan, I need your trust. I need you to believe that I'm already working in the unseen. Every no you received, every closed door, every path that didn't work out, it was me. It was never rejection. It was always redirection. I've protected you from things that looked good but would have pulled you off course. I've kept you from connections that weren't meant to go where I'm taking you. You didn't miss it. You were spared. Now I'm opening what is meant for you. Not almost. Not halfway. Not almost. Right. The real thing. Real healing. Real relationships. Real provision. Real purpose. You won't have to beg for it. You won't have to chase it. What's meant for you will find you, because I'm sending it, and nothing can block it. You've been carrying guilt, shame, and regret like they're part of who you are, but I need you to let them go. That's not your identity. That's not your name. You are not your past. You are not your mistake. You are not what they said about you. You are who I say you are. Chosen, forgiven, redeemed, strong, loved. You don't have to carry it anymore. Lay it down. Leave it at my feet. I already took it on the cross. I already paid the price. Stop punishing yourself for what I've already forgiven. Let me heal the parts you've been hiding. Let me touch the places you stopped praying about. Nothing is too broken for me to restore. Comment 1010. If you're ready to walk free and never look back, you were made for more. You know it deep down. That quiet ache in your soul, that's me calling you into purpose. You weren't created to just get by. You weren't made to just exist. You were made to walk in the fullness of what I've planned for you. There is something unique about you, something I placed in you from the beginning. And no matter what life tried to strip away, it's still there. You've disqualified yourself in your mind. You've said things like, I'm not good enough, or I've messed up too much. But I never asked you to be perfect. I asked you to be willing. I use the broken. I use the overlooked. I use the humble. I use the ones who say, here I am, Lord. And if that's you, then you're right where I need you. I'm sending you out with new strength. I'm clothing you with boldness. I'm giving you eyes to see what others missed. I'm giving you ears to hear what I'm saying, even when the world is loud. You're not stepping into this next season with fear, you're stepping in with faith. Because I'm already there. I go before you. I make the path straight. I remove the obstacles, and I fight the battles. You don't have to worry about what's ahead. Just stay close to me. Stay in my presence. Seek me first, and everything else will fall into place. You'll see provision come out of nowhere. You'll see healing begin to bloom in places that were dry. You'll feel joy again. Real joy. Not the kind that fades with circumstances, but the kind that flows from knowing I am with you. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. This is a new chapter. It doesn't look like what you thought. It may not feel the way you expected, but it's exactly what I designed. The old is gone. The new has come. And it's good. Very good. You're going to feel lighter because I'm lifting burdens off of you. You're going to feel clearer because I'm removing confusion. You're going to feel more like yourself because you're becoming who I created you to be. The people I'm about to bring into your life will speak to the future, not your past. They will see your anointing, not your scars. They will call out your purpose, not your mistakes. I've been protecting you from the wrong ones so I could prepare you for the right ones. Don't be afraid to let go. What I'm bringing will be better. The habits that once held you down are losing their grip. The thoughts that once clouded your mind are fading. The pain that once defined your days is lifting. I'm not just changing your situation, I'm changing you. From the inside out. This is transformation. Not just behavior change, heart change, spirit renewal, true freedom. Hold on, don't give up right before everything shifts. You've made it through the hardest part. You're right at the edge of the promise. Just keep moving, keep trusting, keep listening. You've never been closer than you are right now. I'm proud of how far you've come. And I can't wait to show you what comes next. I'm not just giving you a blessing, I'm making you a blessing. Others will look at your life and see my hand. They'll ask how you made it through and you'll say, only God. You'll carry testimony. You'll carry light. You'll carry peace that people can feel just by being around you. I was in the background, redirecting what the enemy meant for harm. My protection is not always loud, but it is always present. I go before you, and I stand behind you. You are never alone. You may have felt forgotten. You may have cried in silence, wondering if I still had you in mind. But I was with you in the midnight hour. I was there in the room when you broke down quietly, when no one else noticed. I heard the prayers you couldn't put into words. I understood the pain you couldn't explain. And I want you to know this, none of it was wasted. I've collected every tear, I've counted every breath. I've carried you through more than you realize. This next season of your life will be a testimony to my goodness. It's not going to look like your past. It's not going to repeat the cycles you've endured. I'm breaking patterns. I'm cutting ties to what tried to keep you bound. You will not go in circles anymore. You will not keep revisiting the same pain. I am drawing a line in the sand. What you struggled with for years will be behind you. You are stepping into freedom. Comment 1515 if you believe the cycles are breaking and the chains are falling off. Don't let what others said become your truth. I have the final word, and my word over you is life, hope, future, restoration. You are not who they labeled you as. You are not what your past tries to whisper to you. You are mine. And when I say you are chosen, that cannot be undone. When I call you blessed, no curse can stick. When I cover you with my grace, shame has no place to stay. Stop waiting for everyone else to believe in you before you move forward. They didn't hear what I told you. They weren't there when I placed that vision inside your spirit. Stop doubting the promise because others can't see it. I didn't ask them, I chose you, I equipped you, I trusted you with this. And now I'm breathing on it again. The vision is not dead. It's just been waiting for the right time. And that time is now. It's okay if you feel scared. Do it afraid. Step forward trembling, and I will meet you with strength. Walk toward it, even when you don't see the full picture. That's where faith lives. That's where miracles happen, in the steps you take when you're not sure, but you trust me anyway. And when you do that, I will show up. Every time. I never fail. I'm not just taking you to a better place, I'm growing you into a stronger person. The blessing isn't just about the outcome. It's also about who you're becoming along the way. Look at you, still standing, still holding on, still believing. That's not weakness, that's courage. That's resilience. That's evidence that I've been working in you. I am shaping you with purpose. Everything you've walked through has prepared you. Every delay built endurance. Every heartbreak taught you compassion. Every failure taught you to lean on me. And now you are walking into the blessing with wisdom, with depth, with humility, with peace. You won't just survive this, you'll thrive because of it. Comment 1717 if you feel that inner strength rising again. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to keep moving forward with me. One step at a time. I will light the path. I will guide your heart. I will confirm what needs to be confirmed. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for everyone to understand. Sometimes I call you to walk alone so I can show you that I am enough. I will always be enough. And when you step, you'll see me provide. You'll see me open doors. You'll see me send the right people at the right time. Divine connections, unexpected favor, answers you didn't even ask for. I work in ways that surprise you. Ways that remind you this isn't chance, this is divine alignment. This is my hand on your life. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I want you to stop rehearsing the past. Stop picking up shame and calling it responsibility. I've forgiven you. Now forgive yourself. I don't define you by your lowest moments. I define you by my love. You are not dirty. You are not lost. You are not a failure. You are redeemed. You are covered. You are enough, because I say you are. Lift your head. I'm not ashamed of you. I'm proud of you. I'm not disappointed in you. I'm here with arms wide open, ready to walk with you into something better. You're not starting over, you're starting fresh. With me, with grace, with a clean slate. Everything behind you was preparation. Everything ahead of you is promise. This is not too big for me. That situation that feels impossible, I'm already inside of it, working. That healing that feels out of reach, I'm already restoring what was broken. That financial need, I'm already making a way. That relationship that's heavy on your heart, I'm already softening hearts and creating change. Nothing is too far gone for me to touch. I don't need ideal circumstances to do miracles. I don't need everything to make sense. I need your faith, even if it's just a little. Even if you're barely holding on. I can work with that. I can move mountains with that. You are not too far behind. You are not too late. You are exactly where I need you to be. I'm getting ready to pour out peace that silences anxiety, joy that replaces sorrow, strength that covers weakness, light that drives out fear. And when it happens, you'll know it wasn't you, it was me. And you'll look back and see how every twist, every detour, every delay led you to this. Don't walk by what you see. Walk by what I've said. And I've said you're chosen. I've said you're called. I've said you're blessed. I've said I'll never leave you. and my word does not return empty. It accomplishes what I send it out to do, and I've sent this word to reach you right now, because you're ready. While you've been wondering if anything is changing, I've been building your future, carefully, lovingly, powerfully. And what I'm about to release in your life will make up for every tear, every delay, and every silent prayer you thought went unheard. You've been tested in ways no one around you could see. You've fought battles in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit. But what the enemy meant to drain you has actually refined you. You're not the same person you were when the struggle began. You're stronger now, wiser, softer in the right places, tougher in others. That's not by accident. That's my process. I've been preparing you for what's coming, not just protecting you from what's past. Your story is not small. It's not random. I'm writing something with your life that will bring hope to others. That's why the enemy came at you so hard. He tried to silence you because he knows your voice carries power. He tried to break you because he knew your healing would carry impact, but he failed. You're still here, still breathing, still believing. And that means you've already won more than you know. Comment Amen if you feel me speaking directly to your heart right now. I am not asking you to understand everything I'm doing. I'm asking you to trust that I see what you cannot. I see years ahead. I see how all of this fits together, the job that fell through, the person who left, the door that didn't open. You wanted to move forward, but I needed to clear the path first. I needed to remove what would have distracted or delayed you. It hurt in the moment, but you'll thank me later. I see the quiet prayers you pray when no one is around. I know the pressure you're under. You've been strong for everyone, but now it's time for me to be strong for you. Let me carry what's been weighing you down. Lay it at my feet. You don't have to solve it alone. That's not your role. I'm the one who parts the seas. I'm the one who makes a way where there is none. Let me be your provider. Let me be your peace. There are promises I made you that are still alive. I haven't forgotten. I didn't change my mind. Even if it's taken time, even if it feels quiet, they are still coming. Some things had to shift around you first. Some people had to leave. Some growth had to happen inside you. But now, the time is near. And when I move, it will be quick. It will be clear. You won't need to force it or question it, you'll know. Comment 1111 if you believe this is the appointed time and your breakthrough is near. You were not created to live in fear. You weren't made to live anxious, always waiting for something to go wrong. I want to give you rest, real rest. The kind that reaches deep into your bones and reminds you that you are safe in me, that you are covered, that your future isn't hanging in the balance, it's secure in my hands. I know what you need before you ask. I know the longings of your heart, even the ones you haven't spoken aloud. I see the places where you feel empty. I know the weight you carry in secret, and I am here to tell you, I am filling those places. I am healing those wounds. I am lifting what has been too heavy for too long. The next season of your life is not going to look like the one you just came out of. The wilderness is behind you. The wandering is ending. I am leading you into a place of clarity, of peace, of provision. You're going to see things come together that didn't make sense before. You're going to see doors open that were shut for years. You're going to feel like yourself again, the version of you that I always saw, even when you couldn't. This is not just recovery. This is resurrection. This is me breathing new life into dry places. This is beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, praise for despair. You will look back on this season and see it as the turning point, the chapter where everything started to change, the moment where your faith, even if small, moved heaven on your behalf. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've asked me, why now? And here's my answer: because now you're ready. You may not feel ready, but I know your heart. I've seen the work you've done in the dark, the healing you allowed, the forgiveness you gave, the faith you fought for, and I say you're ready. Ready to receive, ready to walk forward, ready to carry what I'm placing in your hands. You don't need everyone to believe in your calling. You just need to believe that I do. And I do. I believe in you. I chose you for a reason. I called you for a purpose. I placed you exactly where you are for such a time as this. You're not behind. You're not lost. You're not late. You're right on time for what I'm about to do. Let your heart rest in me. Let your thoughts settle in my presence. Let go of what you were never meant to carry. I've already gone before you. I've already made the way. Now walk in it. Walk in peace. Walk in joy. Walk in confidence. Because I am with you, and I will never let you go. This is your time. This is your moment. Not to strive harder, but to rest deeper in me. To know that I've got this. That I've got you. That your life is not random. Your purpose is not small. Your miracle is not far. Everything is aligning. Everything is shifting. Everything is changing. And now I'm moving in response. You didn't endure all that pain for nothing. You didn't walk through those nights alone. I've been with you through every storm, and I'm leading you into peace. This is not just another word of comfort. This is the beginning of fulfillment. The beginning of answered prayers. The beginning of the things I promised you long ago. You've waited, and it hasn't been easy. But the waiting has made you ready. Ready for the kind of blessing that won't break you, but will build you. Ready for the kind of joy that doesn't depend on circumstances. Ready to see my hand in everything. I want you to stop bracing for disappointment. You've learned how to survive the worst, but now I'm teaching you how to receive the best. This is a new season, and I'm doing a new thing in you. I'm not repeating old patterns. I'm not bringing back what hurt you. I'm bringing restoration. I'm bringing peace. I'm bringing clarity. You can breathe again. You can believe again. The wait is over. What I've prepared is arriving. Comment 222 if you trust me to complete what I started in your life. I've seen how heavy the pressure has been, the stress, the questions, the things you've kept bottled up because you didn't want to burden anyone. But I want you to know you were never meant to carry it alone. That's why I've been calling you closer. Not to give you more rules, but to give you rest. To remind you that I am still your refuge, your safe place, your source. I will carry you when you feel too tired to walk. I will strengthen you when your spirit is weak. I will give you wisdom when you don't know what decision to make. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to chase peace. It will come when you turn to me. I am not a far-off God. I am near, closer than your next breath, ready to calm every fear, ready to speak peace into every storm. You've been waiting for something to change on the outside, but I've been changing you on the inside. I've been building endurance, planting hope, restoring joy. What you've learned in the dark is going to sustain you in the light. You're not going back to who you used to be. You're stepping into who I always knew you were becoming. Strong, steady, rooted, free. You won't have to beg for what's coming. You won't have to fight for attention or earn anyone's approval. The right people will find you because I'll send them. The right opportunities will open because I'll open them. You don't need to compete when you're called. You don't need to prove yourself when I've already approved you. Comment 333 to declare your faith that everything is falling into place by my hand. There are blessings on the other side of your obedience. Not because you got everything right, but because you didn't walk away when it was hard. You trusted me even when you couldn't see the outcome. You praised me even when it hurt. You stayed faithful when it would have been easier to give up, and I'm honoring that. I'm pouring out favor where the enemy tried to bring failure. This next chapter will be filled with clarity. You won't keep wondering, was that God, or is this the right path? I'm making it clear. I'm ordering your steps. I'm giving you peace that confirms what I've spoken. The confusion is lifting. The fog is clearing. You're about to walk in purpose with confidence you've never had before. And yes, there will still be challenges, but you won't be shaken by them like before, because now you know where your help comes from. Now you've seen me provide in the wilderness. Now you've learned how to stand when everything around you tried to knock you down. You've been tested and you've passed. You've been refined and now you shine. I want you to get your hopes up again. I know life taught you to lower your expectations so you wouldn't be disappointed. But I am not life, I am God. I don't play with your heart. I don't tease you with dreams I won't fulfill. If I planted it in your heart, it's because I intended to bring it to life. If I gave you the vision, I will make the provision. Your job is to believe. Mine is to perform. You don't need to look to others for confirmation. My spirit within you is enough. I speak through peace. I lead through stillness. I guide by truth. And if you slow down long enough to listen, you'll hear me. Not in the chaos, but in the calm. Not in the noise, but in the quiet. I've been here the whole time, waiting for your heart to be still. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You're not behind. Stop comparing your path to others. What I'm doing in you is unique, custom, set apart. Their story is not your story. Their pace is not your pace. You are not late, you are being prepared. And what's ahead of you is too big to rush. Trust my timing. It's not slow, it's perfect. The people who are meant to walk with you in this season won't need to be chased. They'll recognize the calling on your life. They'll honor it. They'll speak life into you. I'm removing draining relationships to make space for divine connections. People who speak my truth, people who carry peace, people who lift and not drain. I'm not only healing your heart, I'm restoring your vision. You will dream again. You will laugh again. You will love again. You will feel excited about the future again. The numbness is leaving. The fear is breaking. The shame is dissolving. My spirit is making all things new, even now. You're not alone in this process. I am walking with you every step of the way. You've asked, God, do you really see me? And I'm answering, yes, always. You're seen, you're known, you're loved more deeply than you've ever imagined. And nothing can separate you from that love. Not your mistakes, not your doubts, not your past. I am here and I am not leaving. That's not luck. That's not chance. That's me carrying you, holding you, sustaining you when you had nothing left. Every step you took while hurting was a step that mattered. Every tear was seen. Every prayer was heard. And none of it was in vain. I am proud of you. Even if you don't feel worthy, I am. Even when you question your progress, I see your perseverance. You've grown. You've matured. You've learned to trust me deeper. You've discovered strength you didn't know you had. And now, I am rewarding that quiet obedience. I'm responding to the kind of faith that doesn't shout, but stays. The kind of faith that waits when it would be easier to walk away. This is not a moment to shrink. This is a moment to rise. Lift your eyes. Stop looking at your situation like it has the final word. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I wrote the beginning, and I've already seen the end. And you win. You don't just barely make it. You don't scrape by. You overcome. You thrive. You flourish. Because I'm not finished with you. I've only just begun. Comment Amen if your heart believes that the best is yet to come. You may not feel ready. That's okay. I don't call the qualified. I qualify the called. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for a willing heart. I will fill the gaps. I will give you the words. I will open the right doors. I will teach you how to walk in this new thing. You won't have to pretend to be strong. I will be your strength. I will carry you through the unknown. Just keep your eyes on me. Some of the things you lost were never meant to stay. I know it hurt. I know you didn't understand why it had to happen. But I removed some people and opportunities not to punish you, but to protect you. I've cleared out what could have damaged your spirit. I've made room for what's better. I don't take without giving. I don't close one door without already preparing the next. Your future is not hanging in the balance. It's secured, it's covered, it's unfolding exactly how I planned. So don't panic when things don't go the way you expected. Sometimes I'll let the plan fail so I can show you my purpose. Sometimes I'll let what you built fall apart so I can rebuild it with my foundation. You didn't fail. You're just being redirected. And where I'm taking you is worth every detour. Comment 555 if you believe God's plan is still working in your favor. Your faith has been tested and you passed in ways you didn't even realize. You kept believing when the answers didn't come. You kept showing up when it felt pointless. You praised me when it hurt. That matters. That moves my heart. That kind of faith brings breakthrough. That kind of heart is ready for the next level. Now I am shifting the atmosphere around you. What once was blocked will begin to flow. What was stuck will be released. What was confusing will become clear. You'll start to notice peace returning, doors opening, people coming into your life who speak life instead of draining it. And it won't be forced. You won't have to chase it. It will come naturally because I'm the one sending it. You won't have to fight like you used to. The battle belongs to me. I'm taking what overwhelmed you and turning it into overflow. You will see answers arrive without the anxiety. You will see prayers answered without the panic. Because I'm replacing your striving with stillness. I'm exchanging your fear for rest. There is a joy coming that doesn't just visit, you'll live in it. There is a strength coming that doesn't wear out, you'll walk in it. There is a peace that doesn't depend on the world around you, and I'm planting it deep within you now. This isn't temporary change. This is transformation, and it begins right here, right now. You won't go back to who you were. That version of you served a purpose, but you've outgrown it. You've healed, you've released, you've been refined. And now you're stepping into something new, not recycled, not repeated, new. This isn't a return, it's a rise. You're coming into alignment with the person I designed you to be. And with that comes clarity. You'll start to see things differently. You'll walk differently. You'll think differently. Because your heart will finally believe what I've been saying all along. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of good things. Not because you earned them, but because I chose to give them. I'm not asking you to pretend everything's okay. I'm asking you to bring me the real, honest version of you. I want your truth, not your performance. I want your tears, not your perfection. Come to me with your doubts, with your fears, with your confusion. I can handle it. I already know. And still I love you completely. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I will never get tired of you, never give up on you, never leave your side. You are my child, and I don't walk away from my own. Even when you wander, I wait. Even when you run, I chase you with grace. Even when you fall, I pick you up. Over and over again. I am restoring what you thought was lost forever. Relationships, opportunities, time, I can bring it all back. And what I restore doesn't return in its old form. It comes back better, stronger, more beautiful than before, because I specialize in resurrection. I bring beauty from ashes. I turn mourning into dancing. I make all things new. So don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't be afraid of what's next. Just walk with me. I will never mislead you. I will never let you fall without catching you. I will never call you somewhere I won't go with you. Trust my hand, even when you can't trace my plan. You didn't imagine those promises. You didn't make up that vision. I planted it. I whispered it. I confirmed it. And I have not forgotten it. I've been tending to it, even while you felt forgotten. I've been preparing the people, the places, the resources, everything needed to bring what I told you into reality. But more than that, I've been preparing you. Because this blessing won't be temporary. It won't fade like the others. What I'm doing now is meant to last. There are some doors you've been staring at for too long, waiting for them to open. But I'm not just going to open them, I'm going to walk you through them. You will not enter alone. You will not have to figure it all out when you get there. I go before you, I lead you, I equip you. This is not about being ready in the world's eyes. It's about being surrendered in mine. And I see your heart. I see your yes. Comment 777 if you're ready to walk through the door. God is opening just for you. You're going to feel lighter soon. I know the weight you've been carrying, it hasn't just been emotional, it's spiritual. The kind of heaviness that lingers in the background of your days, making you question if you're doing enough, being enough, becoming enough. But I want you to know what's been pressing you is about to lift. My hand is releasing you from what you were never meant to carry. That weight of performance, gone. That fear of missing it, released. That anxiety about your future, surrendered. I've got you. This season will be marked by clarity. You've lived with questions for too long. Questions like, God, what am I supposed to do? Or, where am I going? Or, why hasn't it happened yet? But now, I'm answering you. Not all at once, but piece by piece, like the sun rising gently over the horizon, you'll start to see more clearly. Your next step will make sense. Peace will return. And the pressure to rush will fall away, because you'll finally feel me leading, not just pushing. You don't need to worry about who left. I removed some people from your life to make space for the ones who will speak to where you're going, not just where you've been. I'm sending people who will see you fully, your calling, your heart, your value. You won't have to hide or shrink. The right people won't be intimidated by your light. They'll help you carry it. God says, I will never talk to you if you skip now. A massive tragedy is coming your way. I am trying to save your life. Listen to me now. You don't want to miss this. You can't afford to. This moment right here could be the very turning point of your life. Stop scrolling, stop thinking this is like anything else you've seen. It's not. This is a divine warning and a desperate call from heaven. If you skip this now, you may be walking away from the very voice of God reaching out to stop the pain you've been carrying, the storm that's heading your way, and the destruction you don't even see yet. God is speaking directly to you, right now. Comment Amen if you are ready to hear what the Lord needs you to hear today. What I just said is not a suggestion. It's not meant to sound poetic or comforting. It is a rescue mission from heaven. I am speaking to you because I know what's coming. I see the danger that you cannot, and I want to protect you. I want to cover you under my wings before that wave crashes into your life and leaves you broken. But you have to stay. You have to listen. If you walk away now, your silence could cost you everything. That is not a threat, it's a truth spoken from the deepest place of love. This is not about guilt. This is not about fear for the sake of fear. This is a wake-up call, because you are loved too much to be left unaware. I have been knocking on the door of your heart, and you keep getting distracted. You keep saying later, but I am telling you there might not be a later. I am here now, and I am not coming in judgment. I am coming with protection, with healing, with a chance to stop what is coming. You feel that heaviness in your chest, that tension in your spirit? That's not anxiety. That's your soul recognizing that heaven is speaking and that it's for you. You've been sensing that something's been wrong. You've felt uneasy in your spirit. You've felt like something is coming and you just couldn't explain it. That's because I've been trying to speak, and this is the moment I've chosen to make it clear. Like this video if you feel the weight of these words and know that this is not by accident. Let me tell you something you forgot in the middle of your confusion. I have always been near, even when you didn't feel me, even when the prayers went unanswered and the nights were silent. I saw every tear. I stood beside you when no one else understood what you were going through. You thought you were alone, but I was guarding you. You thought I was quiet, but I was protecting you from battles you didn't even know were coming. But now, something has shifted. The enemy has marked your life for destruction. There's an attack being planned in the spirit, and you are walking toward it blind. That's why I'm not whispering anymore, I'm warning. And if you keep scrolling, if you silence this voice, you may walk right into what I wanted to stop. Not because I am cruel, but because I will not force you to listen. I gave you free will. I want you to choose to hear me. I want you to choose to trust me. You've been tired, you've been overwhelmed, you've been losing hope silently, and you didn't think anyone noticed. But I did. And I am not disappointed in you. I am not angry. I am calling you out of the fire before it burns what's left. I want to bring you out of this cycle of pain and fear. But you can't keep ignoring my voice and then asking where I was when things fall apart. I am here, speaking, now. Comment 1111 if you believe God is reaching for you right now. I know your heart has been broken in ways no one could see. You've smiled in front of people while bleeding in secret. You've given your best and still felt empty. You've trusted and been betrayed. And now, your heart is guarded, your faith is faint, and you've been wondering if I still care. I do, more than you could ever know. I am not done with you, I still have plans for you. But this is a warning, and I don't give warnings unless something serious is coming. You might be standing at a crossroads without realizing it, and the next steps you take will either lead you to peace or more pain. I want to lead you to life. But I cannot lead you if you walk away. You need to stay. You need to let these words go deeper than just your ears. Let them into your spirit. Let them break the walls around your heart. You've prayed for signs. You've asked me to speak clearly. This is your sign. This is your moment, and I don't want you to miss it. There is a breakthrough on the other side of this obedience. There is healing waiting in the very place where you're feeling pain right now, but you have to walk with me. You have to turn away from what's been distracting you and open your eyes to what's been trying to destroy you. You're not crazy. You're not weak. You are under spiritual attack, and the enemy has been working overtime because he knows what I've placed in you. He knows the power of your future. That's why your present has been so hard. That's why people walked away. That's why doors closed. That's why your mind has been in chaos. Because the enemy fears what will happen when you finally believe what I've said about you. I called you chosen. I called you mine. I called you blessed. And no lie of hell can undo that. You've been chosen to carry something holy, but the fight to get there is real. And I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to stay close. I am asking you to stop running. I am asking you to open your heart one more time, even though you're tired. Because what's coming your way isn't just another disappointment. It's divine destiny. But the enemy is trying to block it with distraction and destruction. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life, but now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. He's going to come for your peace. He's going to try to steal your sleep. He's going to stir up conflict in your relationships. And if you don't recognize what's really going on, you'll fight the wrong battles. You'll blame yourself. You'll sink into despair. And that's exactly where the enemy wants you. But I am giving you light. I am giving you truth. So you can rise. So you can stand. So you can fight the right fight with me on your side. There is nothing in your past that disqualifies you from my protection. There is nothing you've done that makes you unreachable. My love is not like theirs. I don't give up when things get messy. I step in. I redeem. I restore. I rebuild. And I am ready to do that now. But you must not ignore me this time. You must not scroll past this moment as if it's just another voice on the internet. This is your lifeline. This is your turning point. The pain you've been carrying, it's not permanent. The confusion you've been drowning in, it's not your end. I am your peace. I am your way out. I am the one who calms storms, heals broken bodies, and mends broken hearts. I am not far. I am closer than your next breath. But you need to stop letting fear lead you. You need to silence the doubt. You need to choose me now, before it's too late. I'm not asking you to earn my love. You already have it. I'm not asking you to be strong. I will be your strength. I am asking you to listen, because if you don't, you may fall into the trap that's already been set for you. And I don't want to watch you suffer through something I was ready to save you from. And I am not saying these things to scare you, I am saying them to save you. Your life, your soul, your future, your calling, they are too important to leave vulnerable any longer. I am stepping in, right here, right now. Comment 222 if you trust that I am speaking directly to your heart today. Let me make this clear again. I am not punishing you. I am protecting you. But protection only works when it's received. You've been crying out for peace, for clarity, for change, and I've been answering in ways you didn't recognize. Doors closed, relationships faded, things you depended on began to fall apart. That wasn't abandonment. That was my hand. I allowed what you thought was solid to shake because you were building your peace on things that couldn't hold you. I am your foundation, not your job, not that person, not your plans. Me. I want to give you a life that doesn't fall apart every time the wind blows. But to do that, I have to take down what was built without me. And I know that hurts. I know it feels like I left you, but I never did. I was making room for something greater. And you are right at the edge of it, but the enemy is doing everything he can to pull you back into fear, into doubt, into compromise. You've been tempted lately. Tempted to go back to what you left. Tempted to numb the pain instead of face it. Tempted to believe I'm not coming through for you. That is a lie. Straight from the pit of hell. And it's meant to keep you stuck, to keep you quiet, to keep you from stepping into what I've already prepared for you. The enemy cannot stop my plan, but he's hoping you'll give up before it arrives. Don't. You are closer than you think. That miracle you keep praying for, it's not far. That healing you need, I'm already working on it. That breakthrough that seems impossible, I've already made a way. But I need your faith more than I need your understanding. I need your yes, even while you're afraid, because I can work with faith. I can multiply faith, but I will not force you. You have to choose to walk with me into the unknown, knowing that I am the one who parts seas and levels mountains. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being set apart. That's why this season feels lonely. That's why the silence is heavy. I am pruning you, not punishing you. I am strengthening you, not abandoning you. I know it's uncomfortable, but the pain is proof that I am working. And when I work, it's always for your good, even if it doesn't feel good right now. You've been misunderstood, even by people you trusted. You've been trying to explain your heart, your decisions, your pain, but they don't get it. That's okay. They don't need to. I understand you perfectly. I see what they can't see. I hear the cries you never said out loud. And I am not ashamed of your weakness. I am drawn to it. Because when you are weak, I can be strong through you. Comment 333. To declare your faith that God is still in control of your story. Listen carefully. The tragedy I warned you about, it's not just something natural. It's spiritual. There's an assignment against your destiny, and it's been disguised as distraction. You think it's just stress. You think it's just bad luck. But this has been warfare. Strategic, calculated, targeted attacks to exhaust you, isolate you, and get you to settle. But I am exposing it now, so you can fight back, not with anger, not with fear, but with the authority I've already placed in you. You are not a victim. You are a warrior. You are not helpless. You are covered. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. You may feel surrounded, but you are not defeated, because I am surrounding what's been surrounding you. I've dispatched angels over your life. I've gone before you. I've positioned protection in places you haven't even walked into yet. But you have to stay close. You have to walk with me, because what's coming next is too important. This isn't just about you. This is generational. I'm breaking curses off your family through you. I'm healing wounds that go back generations. I'm changing bloodlines. That's why the battle has been so intense. The enemy isn't just after you, he's after everything you're called to shift. But he's already lost, because you said yes. Even in weakness, even with trembling hands, your yes carries weight in heaven. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Do not let shame silence you. I know what you've done. I know what you regret. I know what you wish you could erase. And I'm still here, still calling you, still choosing you. My love is not based on what you've earned, it's based on who I am. I am faithful, I am merciful, I am good, and I will finish what I started in you. The enemy is loud, but he is not stronger than me. Your thoughts have been a battlefield. Your mind has been racing. You've struggled to sleep. You've questioned your worth. You've believed lies that said you're too broken, too far gone, too late. But let me be clear. As long as you have breath, I have a plan, and it's still unfolding, even now. Stop comparing your process to theirs. You don't know what I saved you from. You don't see what I see. What looks like delay to you was divine protection. What looked like failure was redirection. And what looked like silence was me rearranging everything for your good. Stay close, stay in the fight, stay in my presence. There are things I want to show you, deep things. Things that will change how you see yourself, how you move, how you love, how you live. But you have to come closer. I won't force you. I'm not here to guilt you into obedience. I am here to love you into alignment. Because what I have for you is so much greater than what you're holding on to in fear. Let go. Let me in. Let me be God in every part of your life, not just the parts that feel safe. Let me into the wounds. Let me into the confusion. Let me into the questions. I won't run from your mess. I will step into it and turn it into something beautiful. You may feel like the darkness around you has lasted too long, like your prayers have hit walls, like your efforts have gone unnoticed. But I am here, and I am speaking again because the danger has not passed. You are still at a turning point, and your decision today still carries eternal weight. Do not stop listening. Don't walk away. You may not realize this, but your life is in the middle of a spiritual war. Not just a struggle, not just a hard season, a war. And your soul is the target. That's why it feels like everything has been going wrong at once. That's why your peace has been under attack. That's why even your identity has been shaken. Because the enemy is terrified of what will happen if you realize who you truly are in me. He's scared of what will shift when you walk in the authority I gave you. He's scared of your obedience. He's scared of your yes. Comment 555 if you believe that God is fighting for you and not against you. The path ahead won't be easy, but it will be worth it. I've never promised that following me would be without pain, but I have always promised my presence. I've always promised my strength, and I have always promised to finish what I started. You're not here by accident. You didn't find this by luck. This is divine timing. You've been praying for me to speak. You've been crying in secret, asking for clarity, and now I am giving it. Listen to me. That voice in your head that keeps saying, "You're not good enough." That is not me. That shame that keeps whispering, "You'll never get it right." That's a lie. You are not too much. You are not too late. You are exactly who I chose, exactly who I called. And I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be willing. Willing to trust me, even when you don't understand. Willing to stay even when you're tired. Willing to surrender even when it hurts. Your tears are not weakness. They are prayers I have bottled up in heaven. Your sighs, your exhaustion, your quiet breakdowns, I've seen them all. And I haven't ignored them. I've been working through them. There are doors I've closed because I love you. There are relationships I've ended to protect you. There are opportunities I've delayed because you weren't ready. I know that's hard to hear, but I love you too much to let you run into something that will break you. You've been disappointed, let down by people who should have stayed, wounded by those who said they loved you. And you've carried that pain into how you see me. But I am not them. I do not leave. I do not lie. I do not betray. My love is not fragile. My presence does not waver based on your emotions. Even when you turned away, I remained. Even when you stopped believing in me, I never stopped believing in you. You are not lost. You are not forgotten. You are not a mistake. I want to remind you today, you were made on purpose, for purpose. And no matter how far you've drifted, no matter what you've done, you are still one decision away from returning. One decision away from restoration. One decision away from me making all things new. But you have to choose. I won't force you. I've given you the freedom to walk away. But I'm asking you, with everything in me, don't. Don't walk away from healing. Don't walk away from peace. Don't walk away from me. I know the pull of sin. I know the weight of shame. I know how powerful temptation can feel. I know how convincing fear can be. But I also know what I put inside you. I know the calling on your life. I know the battles you've survived. I know the strength I've built in your spirit. You may feel weak, but I've made you stronger than you think. And when your strength fails, mine will take over. Comment 1212 if you receive this strength and believe you are not alone in this fight. You've been searching for answers, trying to fix things on your own, trying to figure out why everything feels so heavy. But the answer isn't in another solution, it's in surrender. Lay it down. The pain, the pressure, the pride, lay it all at my feet. I am not overwhelmed by your burdens. I carry them with ease. I already took your shame on the cross. I already paid for your freedom. You don't have to earn it, you just have to receive it. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I've been walking with you through every valley. I've been shielding you from things that would have crushed you. I've sent angels to guard you in moments you didn't even know were dangerous. And now, I'm lifting the veil. I'm showing you what's really happening, because you need to see. You need to understand the urgency of this moment. If you walk away again, the consequences will be heavier than the last time. Not because I will punish you, but because you'll be outside the covering I want to give you. Stay with me. Don't silence this voice. Don't numb yourself again. Don't go back to that cycle. That addiction, that bitterness, that doubt. I can heal it all. I can restore what you lost. But I need your yes, not just in words, but in action, in trust, in obedience. I'm not waiting for perfect behavior, I'm waiting for an open heart. There are people depending on your obedience. You may not see it now, but your surrender will change lives. Your healing will bring healing to others. Your testimony will break chains off those who are still in darkness, but it begins with one decision, right now. Will you trust me? Will you believe that I am not here to hurt you, but to hold you? The tragedy I spoke of, it's not inevitable, but it is real, and it's already on its way. Only I can stop it. Only my hand can divert what has been planned against you. But you must be under my covering. You must be in alignment with me. Because if you step outside of my will now, you will be stepping straight into danger. I don't want that for you. I want life for you. Abundant life, whole life. Life filled with peace, not fear. Joy, not sorrow. Hope, not despair. You've held on this long. Don't give up now. Don't let go just when you're about to break through. The enemy always attacks hardest when you're closest to breakthrough. That's why this season has been heavier. That's why your emotions have been out of control. Because he knows what's coming for you, and he's trying to steal it before it arrives. But I am standing between you and destruction. I am raising a standard. I am speaking life over you. And I am not ignoring them. I am responding now because time is running short, and the enemy is still trying to get to you through distraction, delay, and despair. This is the hour to wake up. You can't afford to be numb any longer. You've been under attack for a reason. The enemy isn't just trying to frustrate you, he's trying to stop you. He wants to shut down the gifts I placed inside you. He wants to smother your voice, steal your joy, and trap your soul in a place of constant struggle. But I didn't create you for survival. I created you for victory. And that's why I'm not staying silent. That's why I'm speaking louder than ever. Because something is coming, and you need to be covered. You need to be alert. You need to be connected to me. Comment 777 if you believe that God is covering you right now with his hand of protection. Let me say this again. You are not crazy. You are not too sensitive. You are not imagining things. The heaviness you felt, the strange tension, the battles in your mind, they're not random. They are part of a spiritual attack that has been increasing. And the reason it's getting more intense is because the enemy knows he's running out of time. He knows you are starting to awaken. He sees you beginning to recognize your authority. And now he's trying to stop you before you step into what I've prepared. But he's already too late. I've already marked you as mine. I've already sealed your future with my promise. I've already written victory over your life. And I will not let the enemy destroy what I've called. But I need you to be alert. I need you to stop giving your time and attention to things that are draining you spiritually. This is a critical hour. You can't afford to be half awake. You can't afford to keep waiting for the right time to surrender. The time is now. The danger is real. The window is closing. You've been living in survival mode, carrying so much on your shoulders, trying to hold everything together. But I never asked you to carry it alone. That was never my design. I've been trying to get your attention not to burden you, but to lift the weight off of you. I see how tired you are. I see how often you cry when no one's around. And I want to remind you that I am not distant. I am not blind to your pain. I am close to the broken-hearted. I save those who are crushed in spirit. You don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to clean yourself up before you come to me. Bring me the mess. Bring me the regret. Bring me the shame. Bring me your doubts, your anger, your confusion. I can handle it. I want all of you, not just the parts that look acceptable. I already know it all. And I still love you. I still choose you. I'm not going anywhere. You've been looking for love in places that left you empty. You've been trying to find peace in things that only made the pain louder. But what you're truly longing for is me. You were made for me, and no substitute will ever satisfy your soul. No relationship, no success, no pleasure will ever compare to my presence. I am the only one who can heal you completely. I am the only one who will never leave you, never betray you, never turn away. Comment 999 if you trust that God alone is enough for you, and He is more than able to restore you. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a storm ahead, and I will not lie to you. It will shake many things. But you don't have to fear it if you're walking with me. I will not let it destroy you. I will strengthen you through it. I will reveal myself to you in the middle of it. What the enemy intends for harm, I will use for good. But only if you're close to me. Only if you listen when I say, turn here, not there. Speak this, not that. Wait here, move now. You cannot afford to be disconnected from my voice in the days ahead. The world around you may be loud, but I am still speaking. The noise may try to drown me out, but I am still present. Be still. Tune in. My voice is not in the chaos. My voice is in the quiet place, the surrendered heart, the broken cry that says, God, I need you. And when you come to me in truth, I will meet you there, every single time. No matter how long it's been, no matter how far you've wandered, I've seen how you keep showing up even when your faith feels small. I've watched you keep praying even when you don't feel anything. That matters to me. Your faith, even if it's only a whisper, moves my heart. I don't need perfection. I want honesty. I want your whole heart. And if you give me that, I will do what you could never do in your own strength. I will rebuild what was broken. I will restore what was stolen. I will redeem what was lost. But you have to trust me. Not just with your Sundays, not just with your future. I need you to trust me with your pain, with your trauma, with your failures. Let me into the places you've tried to keep hidden. I already know them. I'm not afraid of them. I want to heal them. The warning still stands, not because I want to scare you, but because I love you too deeply to stay quiet. A tragedy is coming, and I want to stop it. But I can't if you keep walking away from me, if you keep brushing off my voice, if you keep saying, later. You've said later so many times already. Don't let today be another missed moment. Today is mercy. Today is your lifeline. Today is the open door. There's still time, but not much. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to say, yes, Lord, I'm ready. I'm coming home. I'm letting go. I'll take care of the rest. I'll walk with you step by step. I'll fight the battles you can't even see. But I need your surrender. Not a perfect life, a surrendered one. The danger is real, the pain is real, but so is my power, so is my love, so is my presence. I'm not just watching from a distance. I am here, now, waiting for your heart to turn fully toward me. But I see it all, and I honor every moment you chose to hold on when everything in you wanted to let go. I want you to know this. I haven't forgotten a single tear. Every time you cried in silence, I was there. Every time you whispered, God, please help me, I listened. I didn't just hear you, I moved. You've been asking if I care. You've been wondering where I've been. But if I had shown you everything I've done behind the scenes to keep you standing, to keep you breathing, to keep you from being destroyed, you would weep with gratitude. You would fall to your knees in awe. There were traps the enemy set for you that I dismantled before you ever saw them. There were moments he thought he had you, and I stepped in. You don't even realize how many times I've saved your life. Not just your physical life, but your mind, your purpose, your soul. Comment 1010 if you believe that God has been protecting you even when you didn't know it. This is not the time to drift. This is not the season to grow cold. You are in the middle of a divine shift, and with that shift comes pressure. That's why everything feels intense. That's why your mind has been under attack. That's why your heart has felt like it's being pulled in 10 different directions. The shaking you feel is real. But it's not here to destroy you, it's here to reveal you. I am allowing what you've leaned on to be shaken so you'll remember that I alone am your foundation. Everything else will shift, but I will remain. People may change, circumstances may fall apart. The world may grow darker, but I, your God, am the same yesterday, today, and forever. and I will not let go of you. You may be facing battles that seem impossible. You may be surrounded by voices telling you to give up, to give in, to settle. But I'm not asking you to fight them on your own. I'm asking you to remember who is fighting for you. I go before you. I surround you. I stand behind you. You are not vulnerable when you walk with me. You are victorious, even when it doesn't feel like it, even when everything looks like it's falling apart. My victory is not based on appearances. It's based on my word, and my word cannot fail. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been holding pain in your heart that you've tried to silence. You've tried to distract yourself, numb yourself, move past it, but it lingers. Because it hasn't been healed, it's just been hidden. I want to heal that pain. I want to go to the root. I want to break off every lie that was planted in your heart by rejection, betrayal, abuse, abandonment. You are not what they did to you. You are not the mistake you made. You are not the shame you carry. You are mine. You are chosen. You are loved. You are redeemed. You are whole, not because you feel whole, but because I have declared it. And what I declare, no one can overturn. Comment 1515 if you believe God is restoring every broken piece in your life right now. You've been waiting for me to show up in the way you imagined. You thought I'd come through in a certain way, at a certain time, through a certain person, but my ways are higher than yours. I am not limited by the ideas you have. I am not late. I am not absent. I am showing up, just not in the way you expected. And I need you to be open. I need you to let go of how you thought it would happen and trust that my plan is still good, still perfect, still right on time. The waiting has made you weary. I know. It's made you question if I'm even still listening. But don't confuse silence with absence. I do some of my greatest work in the waiting. That's when I shape your faith. That's when I refine your character. That's when I strengthen what's weak in you. And if you could see what's coming, you'd understand why I'm taking my time. The blessing I'm preparing isn't fragile. The future I'm forming for you isn't rushed. I am building something that will last, something that won't fall apart when the pressure comes. But I can't give it to you until you're ready to carry it. I love you too much to give you something prematurely. I don't want to bless you with something that will become a burden. So trust my process. Trust my pace. There's something you need to understand. The warning I gave wasn't to scare you. It was to wake you. Because you've been living beneath what I called you to. You've been settling for survival when I created you for abundance. And the enemy has been whispering lies that say, this is all there is. This is all you'll ever be. But those lies are crumbling right now under the sound of my voice, because I am declaring over you, there is more. There is freedom. There is purpose. There is new life. But you must choose it. You can't walk into the new while clinging to the old. You can't receive what I have while holding on to what you lost. Let it go. Trust me. I know it's hard. I know your heart is tired. But I promise you, what I have for you is better than what you're afraid to release. Let me take the ashes and give you beauty. Let me take the mourning and give you joy. Let me take the fear and give you faith. You don't have to understand it all. You don't have to have every step mapped out. You just need to follow me, one step at a time, one breath at a time, and I will lead you. I will guide you. I will carry you when you can't walk. The tragedy I warned you about, it can be turned away. I can stop it. I can silence the attack. But you have to be under my protection. You have to remain in me. If you step out now, if you go back to what I called you out of, if you close your ears again, the enemy will strike. Not because I will allow it to punish you, but because outside of me, you are vulnerable. I am your shelter. I am your covering. Do not run from me when I'm the only one who can shield you. I am not asking you for perfect faith. I am asking you for your heart. I am not expecting constant strength. I will be your strength. I know you feel worn out. I know it's hard to believe again. But this is your moment. The very moment you've been asking for. The very lifeline your soul has needed. Don't throw it away. Don't ignore this. Don't silence my voice. The enemy is not playing games, and I'm not either. He came to steal, kill, and destroy, but I came to give you life, and not just any life. Life in full. Life with freedom. Life that carries peace in the storm, purpose in the pain, and strength when the world falls apart. I know what's surrounding you. I see what you're facing. The pressure, the financial stress, the fear that creeps in at night, the thoughts you don't tell anyone about. You feel like you're losing control. You feel like nothing is stable. You're waiting for the next thing to go wrong. You're tired of hoping only to be disappointed. But I want you to hear me loud and clear. I am not the one who failed you. I'm the one who's been holding you up. The only reason you're still breathing is because I refuse to let go. Comment 1717 if you believe God's hand has been holding you even when you didn't realize it. The devil thought he had you. He thought the betrayal would break you. He thought the heartbreak would silence you. He thought the anxiety would drown you. He thought the delay would destroy your faith. But here you are, still reading, still breathing, still searching. That means he lost. That means my plan is still alive in you, and I'm not done yet. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I want to be clear, what's coming your way is not meant to scare you. But I need you to understand that without me, you are walking into a trap, the kind you won't see until it's too late, the kind that looks harmless on the surface but is wrapped in deception, the kind that's being disguised as opportunity, as comfort, even as love. But it's not from me. And if you ignore my voice now, it will hurt you. It will steal from you. It will cost you more than you want to pay. That's why I'm shouting when you expected a whisper. That's why I'm repeating myself, because I know how distracted you've been. I know how many voices have been pulling at your heart. I know how easy it is to scroll past something that's holy. But I'm still speaking. I'm still here. And I will not stop until your eyes open and your spirit wakes up, because I love you that much. There is a weight on your chest you can't explain. You've been walking around feeling heavy, even when nothing around you seems wrong. That's not just stress. That's not just tiredness. That's your soul reacting to a spiritual storm. You've been in survival mode for so long that peace feels unfamiliar. And now, I'm calling you out of that storm, but you have to come willingly. I won't drag you. I won't force you. I want you to choose me. Not out of fear, but out of trust. I've been with you in every dark place. I sat beside you when you felt worthless. I covered you when you were about to break. I stopped the enemy from going further than I allowed. And now I'm inviting you into something greater. You've survived. But I didn't create you just to survive. I created you to rise, to live with purpose, to speak life, to walk in power, and to carry my presence into the places that still feel hopeless. Comment Amen if you are ready to step out of survival and into divine purpose. You are not a lost cause. You are not too far gone. You are not forgotten. The enemy has fed you lies for so long that you've started to believe them. You've started to think this is all there is, that maybe your life just ends in disappointment, that maybe you're just not the kind of person who gets breakthroughs. But that's not the truth. That's not what I speak over you. I said you are chosen. I said you are called. I said I have plans for you, plans to give you hope and a future. You've been trapped in a mindset of fear. You've been convinced that nothing can change. But everything can change in one moment with me. One word from my mouth can shatter chains. One touch from my hand can heal what years of pain have broken. One encounter with my presence can restore what you thought was dead. But you have to want it. You have to reach for it. You have to stop running. I know surrender is scary. I know you're tired of hoping only to be disappointed. But I need you to believe again. I need you to take the risk of faith, because you're standing at the edge of a move of God in your life. If you step into it, you'll never be the same. But if you walk away now, you'll miss something eternal. You'll miss the very thing you've been asking me for in the quiet moments. You think I don't hear those late-night prayers. You think I ignore your pain. But I've been keeping count. Every tear, every cry, every moment of desperation, I've held them in my hands. And I'm about to pour out a response that's bigger than you asked for. But only if you stay. Only if you trust me when it doesn't make sense. Only if you believe that my timing is better than your plans. You've been looking for something real. You've been tired of fake faith, of hollow words, of empty routines. I know. That's why I'm shaking everything that's not rooted in me. That's why people have been falling away. That's why you've been feeling like you're in a season of isolation. I'm stripping away what doesn't belong so that what's eternal can remain. I'm pruning you, not punishing you. You've prayed for clarity. Here it is. You've prayed for direction. This is it. You've asked for a sign. You're reading it. Don't pretend you don't feel my presence right now. Don't push it away. Don't silence it again. Let it break you open. Let it bring you to your knees. Let it draw you back to me. Because this is the moment I warned you about. This is the one I've been preparing you for. The enemy is watching. He's waiting to strike where your guard is down. But if you come under my covering, if you walk in obedience, if you take this seriously, I will not only protect you, I will raise you up. I will take what was meant to destroy you and use it to bless you. I will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. I will make your life a testimony of my power. This is the moment where your life turns. This is the chapter where light breaks into the darkness. This is the page where the enemy's plans start to unravel and mine begin to unfold right in front of you. You've been feeling like you're sinking. Like every time you get a little bit of strength, something else hits. And you've been wondering, when will it stop? When will I catch my breath? The answer is here. It stops when you give it to me. It stops when you let go of trying to control it and start trusting me to carry you through it. You were never meant to do this alone. You were never built to carry the weight of this world without me. That's why it feels so heavy. That's why you feel like you're breaking. But you won't break, not if you stay under my covering. Comment Amen if you believe this is not your ending but your new beginning. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Let me remind you again. I am God. I hold the oceans in my hands. I told the stars where to shine and the mountains where to rise, and I have not forgotten you. You are not invisible to me. You are not ignored. You are seen, deeply known, fiercely loved. I knit you together in your mother's womb. I numbered the hairs on your head. I wrote every one of your days before you lived a single one, and I still choose you, even when you mess up, even when you fall short, even when you feel unworthy. You've been believing a lie that says, God can't use someone like me. But I want to ask you, who told you that? Who convinced you that your mistakes disqualified you from my mercy? I didn't. I never said that. I never told you that you had to be perfect to be loved. My son didn't die for the perfect. He died for the broken, for the desperate, for the ones who were drowning and didn't know how to swim. For you. I know you've been trying to hold yourself together. I know you've been afraid to fall apart. But you need to hear this. There is nothing wrong with needing help. There is nothing weak about surrendering. In fact, it's in your surrender that I step in, with my strength. It's when you lay it down that I lift you up. You think I'm asking you to fix yourself. I'm not. I'm asking you to bring me your pieces. I'm asking you to stop pretending, stop performing, and just be honest with me. I can work with honesty. I can heal what's real. I can restore what's broken, but only if you give it to me. Comment 1111 if you believe that God is restoring your life piece by piece. This moment right here is a moment of decision. I want you to feel the weight of that. Not because I want to scare you, but because I need you to realize how serious this is. The warning still stands. A tragedy is moving in your direction. A storm is forming that you can't stop on your own. And if you ignore my voice now, if you turn away and go back to living the way you were, that storm will hit harder than anything you faced before. But if you stay, if you remain, if you trust me, I will stop it. I will shield you. I will block what was meant to destroy you. I don't say this to cause fear. I say this because I love you. I say this because I want you to live. I want you to fulfill the calling I placed on your life before you were even born. But time is short. The enemy isn't waiting. He's planning, and he's persistent. And if you give him space in your heart, he will take more than you ever thought possible. He will rob you of your peace. He will drag you into shame. He will steal years from you, years I designed to be full of joy and purpose. But it does not have to end that way. I am offering you a way out. I am offering you a path of life, of restoration, of healing. But I will not force it on you. You must choose. I know you've been hurt before. I know you've been let down. But I am not like them. I keep my promises. I never leave. I never change. And I'm not afraid of your mess. I'm not afraid of your story. I already know it all. And I still want you. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are not too broken. I don't care what they said about you. I care about what I say about you. And I say you are chosen. You are loved. You are worth saving. You are worth fighting for. And I will fight for you as long as it takes, but I need you to stop running away from me. You've been in a cycle. You've been stuck. You make progress, and then something hits and you go right back to square one. That's not coincidence. That's not weakness. That's spiritual warfare. The enemy knows your patterns, and he knows how to trap you. But I'm showing you today how to break that cycle. It starts by staying in my presence. It starts by refusing to let distractions pull you away. It starts by believing that I'm not going anywhere. No matter how many times you fall, you've been afraid to believe again. Because the last time you hoped, it hurt. But I want you to risk hope again. I want you to take my hand again. Because this time, I will walk with you through every valley. This time, I will not let you fall alone. This time, it will be different because you're not doing it by yourself. You're doing it with me, and I never fail. The next part of your life is not going to be like the last. I'm writing something new. I'm turning the page, but you have to stop trying to write your own version of the story. Let me write it. Let me lead. Let me be the author. And I will craft a testimony that will shake the gates of hell and bring light to places that have only known darkness. Watching, waiting, fighting for you behind the scenes. You thought you were abandoned, but the truth is, I was holding back a wave that would have crushed you if I hadn't stepped in. You didn't see it, but I was shielding you. I still am. There's a reason your heart feels the way it does right now. That tightness in your chest, that weight you can't describe, that pull in your spirit telling you to pay attention. That's me. That's my spirit, stirring something deep inside of you, because I'm not just speaking to your ears, I'm reaching for your soul. I don't want part of you. I want all of you. Your heart, your pain, your hope, your scars, your future. Because everything you are matters to me. Comment 222 if you believe God is reaching for your soul right now and you're ready to receive Him fully. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You've been fighting battles in silence. You've been waking up with thoughts you didn't ask for, thoughts that tell you you're not enough, that you've failed, that you're alone. But those thoughts are not from me. I never told you that you were worthless. I never told you that you'd never make it. I never said your past disqualified you. The enemy has been speaking lies, hoping you'd mistake them for your own voice. But it's time to silence the lies with truth. Here is the truth. You are not who the enemy says you are. You are not what your past says you are. You are not what they did to you. You are mine. Bought with a price. Washed clean, made new. I don't define you by your failures. I define you by my grace. And my grace is still greater, still stronger, still able to break chains and rebuild lives. You don't have to carry guilt another day. I already carried it for you. You've been afraid to surrender, afraid that if you let go, things will fall apart. But the truth is, it's not falling apart, it's falling into place. Because when you finally stop trying to control everything, that's when I can truly take over. That's when healing begins. That's when freedom rushes in. You've been holding on too tightly. Let go. Let me carry it now. I was never asking you to fix it all. I was asking you to trust me with it. Comment 333 if you're letting go and giving it fully to God today. I know trust is hard, especially when you've been hurt, especially when people have failed you. But I'm not people, I am God. And I don't break promises. I don't leave when it gets hard. I don't stop loving when you mess up. I have loved you with an everlasting love, not a seasonal one, not a conditional one. My love doesn't wear out. It doesn't fade. It doesn't change depending on your performance. It stays. I stay. That's why I'm here now. That's why I'm still speaking. because I haven't given up on you. Not for a second. Even when you turned your back, even when you stopped praying, even when you said, "I can't do this anymore," I never walked away. I stayed. I kept your heart beating. I kept your spirit alive. And now I'm calling you to rise again. I'm calling you out of the ashes. I'm calling you to remember who you are and whose you are. You are not just someone surviving the day. You are my child, and I have placed power within you. You've been walking like you're defeated, but I have already declared victory over your life. You've been living as if you're still bound, but I've already broken the chains. You've been speaking like you're hopeless, but I have already spoken a future over you that is full of purpose, healing, and life. This is more than comfort. This is a wake-up call. You've been numb for too long. You've let pain silence your worship. You've let confusion drown out my voice. But I'm reviving your spirit now. I'm breathing life into the dry places of your heart. And I'm not asking you to feel ready, I'm just asking you to respond. Because it's not about feelings, it's about faith. Even a little, even the size of a mustard seed. That's all I need to work with. I know some days it feels like everything is going wrong. Like you take one step forward and get knocked 10 steps back. But those are the moments where you're being refined. I'm strengthening your endurance. I'm building character. I'm teaching you to rely on me and not the world. Because the peace I give is not dependent on what's happening around you. It's unshakable, untouchable, but you have to stay close to me to find it.